So let's talk about some of the youth that we got coming through the ranks. We might need them in a couple of years' time. And in a couple of years' time, we may even need them in the next 6. Hello and welcome to this video. You could like, share and subscribe to the channel. Much appreciate it. Liking helps the algorithm, sharing gets in front of people's faces, and subscribing lets me know you like the channel. Hit that notification bell to let you know when videos go live. So Sheffield Wednesday Football Club have got apparently a couple of youngsters who are worth looking at, who could realistically be the one that step up. Now, we spoke about how the other day that Jonathan, Pepper and Danny have been talking, but at the same time, you've got to start looking at who could be ready to make that step up. Now, we've done it a little bit when you look at who's come through our academy so far in terms of being at our academy and then going up. But we haven't had a player since the likes of probably Palmer, Tommy Spur, who come in and been able to cement a proper solid place there. And that's something that we need to start doing a little bit more often. We had it a little bit with Fizz, but it wasn't meant to be because we can't keep hold of talent. And if you've seen any of the stuff on Twitter at the minute, you can understand why. But Andy Sharp, the under-18 manager, has been speaking, and he said this. Well publicised, we had a young Kaelan Cadamartri who's done well at the under-15s, regular under-18s, scoring goals in early international call-up. We have Will Granger doing really well from the start of the season. And yes, also under-16 left-back who have come into the under-18s and impressed. Most recently, Ped Ridge, a centre-back, had come into the team. He slotted straight into the under-18s, and one or two others from the youngster A group are also featured, which is really positive. Now, this is the thing where you look at it. You look at how these things are going. These are the players that you want to look at for the future to try and build the next part of it. And again, I said before, you can get things going with your academy. Instead, it makes life so much easier when it comes to stuff. But you have to make sure you put them on decent deals. You have to make sure you play and make sure they can step up. So on the Cadamartri and Granger, they said sometimes you can predict how it will go in when you introduce young players and step them up. We had it in our mind to dip them into the under-18 because we thought it was the right time to do so. You never know how players are going to take to that and how they will respond. We had one or two injuries and that kind of pushed the situation a bit earlier, and then we maybe planned, but they took it. Did really, really well, and they thrive at this environment they have gone in there, come out. Kale went back to his own group, and it's experienced the full lit club. Under 15s had some sort of stuff, which is great. It's important that the club and the staff, we give them a rounded experience. That experience will, at their own age group, as well as being stretched and challenged higher up. Will is an under 16, so he will go from a hybrid pro and next year onto a full-time program and then apprentice. Kellen is a year younger. And it's that thing where you look at it in that you want to see us building those youngsters, making sure they're ready to go. And the thing is, we have to start having that. We blood in these youngsters a lot better than we have been in over the years. We started to do okay with some of them, and then it dipped a little bit. And then it seems like the under-18s and under-16s, you have a period where you get a couple of really good ones come through and then a lull. And then a couple of good ones come through and a lull. And it looks like we've got that. There's a couple of good ones that's going to be around the corner sometime down the line. But we have to make sure the first team's in a situation where they can step up. And the club needs to be in a situation where that helps. And with everything that people are reading and everything that's getting put out there, which I completely get why people are putting it out there now, because people are frustrated. I'm frustrated with it all. It's so annoying with everything that's going on at the minute. And the thing is, for me, these youngsters are the ones that you try and get in and you build a little bit of a team around. And then you have it where you put them on a decent deal and then say a bigger club from higher up comes and tries to take them. And then you sell them on. And then if they then go do well for that net club, you then make sure you've got a high enough sell-on fee and make money. And run it how football's meant to be run. It's a business after all. And the thing is, we're not very good at that side of it. We just haven't been. and it needs to be something we do better. But it's good to see that there are good youngsters coming through the academy, and one that we can look forward to watching over the next couple of years, hopefully in a blue and white shirt. But we'll see, because we have to start using the academy system a lot better than we do. And I think we might have a situation where we either will have to or we want to. And that's the big thing for me. You can save a lot of money if you can have an academy player that's ready to step up and do well than trying to find it already out of someone else's academy, or even like just going to buy someone. So it's something I think we need to look at more carefully, but we'll see what happens. You never know with this club. Every time you support this club and you think everything's going right, the roller coaster goes up, and then you're stuck at the tippy top waiting to go down, and you're waiting to see, is it going to continue the ride and you're going to have a really good time, or is a bit of the trap missing and it's just going to keep tumbling down. So it is what it is. That's the only analogy I've got for supporting Wednesday. I mean, it's weird. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can do something. We've got 8 games left. Next week we'll have all the usual press conferences and roundups and previews and stuff. We've got a roundup tonight. We are doing a roundup tonight, 7 p.m. Be there. Didn't do it last night. Couldn't really motivate myself to do it, and also I had to spend some time playing with my kids, so it was nice to do. So thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you soon.